Hi everyone, this is Sugantha Priya, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, Full Stack Web Development, Dr.S.Sugantha Rajlakshmi College of Arts and Science. This presentation is about the topic Evolutionary Process Model in the subject Software Engineering. Evolutionary Process Model Introduction. So this slide explains the basic nature of Evolutionary Process Model using 4 key points. Software is developed in increments. This means the complete software is divided into smaller parts and developed step by step. Each iteration produces a working system, which means after every development cycle, a usable version of the software is available. Next is requirements are refined continuously. Requirements are not fixed once, they are improved and clarified as the development progresses. Next is strong user involvement throughout the development. At every stage, the user participates continuously, giving feedback at every stage. Together, these points show how the software evolves gradually, improving in functionality and quality with each iteration. Next is what is evolutionary model. This slide explains the conditions and situations in which evolutionary model is used. Customer needs are clear and explained in depth to the development team. Only small changes may be required in certain points of the system. Next is major changes are not expected. Development requires time, so there must be flexibility within the market constraint. This slide also highlights the important characteristics like the risk is high because development and refinement happen together. Developers must achieve continuous targets and report the progress repeatedly. This model is useful when technology is new and the team needs time to learn. This shows that the evolutionary model is suitable when learning, refinement, and regular customer reportings are essential. This slide presents the evolutionary model diagrammatically. This diagram represents how development progresses through repeated cycles. So the software is improved in successive versions. Each version is built on the previous one. Development does not stop after one cycle. This image reinforces the idea that the software is constantly evolving based on the feedback and the refinement. Next is the phases of the evolution incremental model. This slide increments the development following phases similar to the incremental model. The meaning conveyed by this slide is each version of the software passes through development phases. These phases are repeated for every iteration. The system improves gradually through structured steps. The slide shows that all the models follow the evolutionary approach. Software is developed progressively. Each model represents a different way of managing the iterations. The common idea among all types is continuous development and refinement. This slide explains the iterative model using a banking system example. The banking system is developed through repeated iterations. Each iteration improves the same features. Functionality and quality are refined step by step. The system becomes better with every iteration rather than adding many more features at once. The banking system is developed by adding new features. Each increment introduces additional functionality. Earlier features remain intact and operational. The slide shows how the system grows feature by feature, ensuring that usability at every stage. Next is a incremental model. The incremental model, we have different steps like analysis, design, code and test. At every increment, these 4 stages are carried out based on the every increment. So totally there are 4 increments in this particular model. Next is a spiral model. This slide presents a spiral model as a part of the evolutionary process model. So this diagram shows that the development happens in loops. Each loop represents a phase of improvement. Progress is reviewed before moving to the next loop. This slide emphasizes continuous evaluation and refinement during the development. Next is advantage. The slide lists the advantages of the evolutionary process model like early delivery of the software, continuous customer involvement, reduced risk, early testing and debugging, suitable for big complex projects, better user satisfaction. These advantages occur because the software is delivered early and improved continuously based on the user feedback. Next is the disadvantage. The slide lists the disadvantages like less predictable schedule, difficult to manage for very large teams, documentation challenges, requires continuous customer availability, initial planning overhead. These disadvantages arises due to repeated changes, continuous involvement and evolving requirement. Next is a mind map. This slide visually summarizes the entire topic using a mind map. It connects introduction, definition, types, examples, advantages and disadvantages. Mind maps helps learners to understand relationships. Thank you.